Okay, in this one, what we're going to try to do is find the graph of the inverse function. What we do know is if we take points off the original function and switch the x and the y, we will get a table of values for the new function. So what I'm going to do, I'm over at Desmos, and you can see that I actually have my table of values for the original function. And so what I did up here is I just made a new table of values where I switched them. So instead of having 0 years and $10,000, I have $10,000 in 0 years. It's just not a big deal. I'm going to turn on the graph, and you can see you can't even see the points. Now, a lot of books will tell you that you're supposed to draw the line y equals x and reflect through it. And I think if you're doing geometry, that's a great thing, but this is pre-calculus. The problem with most real-life issues is that the units are completely different. Over here I have years, for example. Over here I have dollars, right? If you switch and then reflect, it's just not meaningful. Now on the other hand, I would like the graph. So what I did is I just switched all the x and y values. I'm going to come over to this little magnifying glass over here, which is going to zoom fit my inverse function data. So we go like this, and you can see what the data looks like. Now, it does sort of look like we took the original function, which looked like this, right, and folded it over the x line y equals x. But you can see that here's the original function in red, right? That's just not a good description for real life anything. So someone says, I want a graph of the inverse function. What you want to tell them is, just switch the x's and the y's and draw the new graph, and really ignore the first one. It's just a better thing to do. There you go, I ignored the first one. And we're all done with that.